Well, it's definitely starting to heat up around East Tennessee, and that's going to be the story for the rest of the day today. Actually, today's going to be the hottest day that we've seen for this week anyways. And we're talking heat index values on the extreme side. So we do have a heat advisory in place. I'll show you that here in just a moment. Isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms are possible, but very isolated in nature. I'll explain more on that in just a moment as well. But we do get a better chance for rain as we get into the day tomorrow as a cold front swings its way through, leaving us with perfect weather as we get into the weekend. While it's still going to be on the hot side, at least it's not going to be as humid. All right, so the National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for East Tennessee, the Southern Valley, south of Interstate 40, and the valley locations where heat index values are going to be pushing about 105 to 107 degrees. So it is going to be incredibly hot around the area. Now, temperatures will make it into the low to mid 90s, but you factor in dew points in the 70s. It's going to be very tropical-like throughout the day, especially in the valley. We're talking heat index values pushing close to 105 degrees. So even as we head into the evening hours, we don't get a lot of relief from the humidity and or the heat. By 6 o'clock, we're at 94 with a heat index value of 102. 91 by 8 with a heat index value of 97. And 10 o'clock will be at 84. But because it's going to be so humid, heat index value is going to be right around 90. Quick little side note, something that really is cool scientifically and meteorologically speaking is going to take place tonight. As the sun goes down, it looks like we're going to have an inversion and the very low levels of the atmosphere take place. That means that air warms with height up to about 1,000, 2,000 feet off the surface, right? What that's going to do is any of the fireworks that go off tonight, it's going to trap that smoke in the lowest levels and likely keep it a little bit closer to the surface of the earth. So check that out. And when you see that happening, you're like, oh, now I know why. The more you know. Do have a chance for an isolated strong thunderstorm across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Again, I'm not anticipating a whole lot of activity. I think the best chance will be from Fentress to we'll go Cumberland to Fentress, maybe Morgan to Scott, and Campbell County will be the greatest, I think, extent of that, extending all the way into southeastern Kentucky as a little piece of energy starts to slide its way on into the area. But again, I'm not anticipating a lot of activity. So if you're joining us from the Plateau, Northern Valley, have a way to receive weather information as we get into the evening hours. And a good way to do that is with the East Tennessee Weather app. You'll get notifications when lightning is within 15 miles. You'll get notifications when storms are approaching. And if these storms become strong, you'll get notifications from the National Weather Service saying, hey, listen, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning. Low temperatures tonight drop down into the 70s. It's going to be a warm and muggy Friday morning, but I wanted to show you this map because, yes, we have a cold front swinging through, but we don't have a risk for severe storms at this stage of the game. Here's what it looks like from 7 a.m. to noon. We'll start to see the clouds increasing. The wind's going to increase, and here comes our storm system. Likely to get a couple waves of energy. First wave between about, say, noon and 3, and then the second wave with the leading edge of the cold front as we get into the, say, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock hour on Friday. And that's where we could see some showers and thunderstorms, and yes, some much-needed rain. Not a ton of rain throughout the day today, but we'll add up to that tomorrow, and we'll likely pick up anywhere from, say, a quarter to upwards of a half an inch of rainfall, and it's going to be still hot. Temperatures still staying in the 90s on our Friday, with heat index values still pushing close to about 100 degrees. But then Friday night into Saturday morning and through the day on Saturday, drier air is going to set up shop. And so the dew points drop throughout the day on Saturday, and that's why Saturday is going to feel a little bit more comfortable. Sunday, much more of the same with some lower humidity in place. It doesn't last long. We're back into the 70s for dew points as we get into next week, but it's not going to be nearly as hot. Still, heat index values are going to be back with us next week as well. So a lot of heat around the region throughout the day today, but watch all this excessive heat to our west starts to get taken away thanks to this cold front that's on the way. And that's going to drop our dew points. Therefore, we're not going to be dealing with as much of a heat index value as we get into our Saturday and Sunday time frame. Thank goodness for that, and great pool weather and lake weather on the way for the upcoming weekend. Friday, it's still going to be a great day to be out and about as well. Then we'll see some afternoon showers and thunderstorms fire up as we get into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So here's how it all plays out. Again, we've got a little piece of energy that may spark off some showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today, not expecting much. But here comes our Friday cold front. Now, Friday morning, it's in West Tennessee, but through the day, we'll see increasing chances for showers and thunderstorms. Not widespread by any stretch of the imagination, but our greatest opportunity for seeing some rain from what we've seen over the last week to 2 weeks. We've hardly had any rainfall over the last 7 days. Rainfall amounts will be highest to our north from St. Louis, say through just north, say Cincinnati area anyways. And again, just spotty afternoon showers and thunderstorms with that frontal boundary swinging its way on into the area. Temperatures drop a little bit closer to those seasonal averages, but still a good solid stretch of 90s are on the way. Heat index values are still likely to be in the low to mid 90s, but not as hot as it's going to be today. And low temperatures a little bit more seasonable as well as we get into our Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday morning. Should be a great morning. So as I mentioned, if you don't have the East Tennessee Weather app, you should. It's 100% free, by the way. Just go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and search East TN Weather, all one word. It's everything you need to know weather-wise for East Tennessee, and it travels wherever you go as well. So if you have any travel plans on vacation or whatnot, the East Tennessee Weather app will give you push notifications from the National Weather Service wherever you are in the continental U.S., so take that app with you if you're heading off on vacation. We sure hope you have a wonderful and safe rest of your 4th of July. Thanks for checking in on your afternoon update. Another update coming up at 5 o'clock here tonight. And again, a bedtime forecast at 9 p.m. See you then.